I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every red they want to take me home. Then I said, what's that? And she said, come make me dance.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Carolina Panthers. On the return, it's Cuba Hubbard. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Set, punt. Black. Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run it. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page and
trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Here we go. Set. Red. Punt.
They'll go. Young. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. On 2nd down, Goff. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and they come out to the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Set, hut. 45, wide. Hut, hut.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. They'll try to run for it. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down. On first and 10, here's Goff. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. To the pylon, he's in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
They think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Down. Blue, 32. Set.
Here's Young. Rolling to the left. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 6. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Lions who have the early lead and will return to Charlotte in a moment. Third down, 3 to go.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Come on. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. Moving to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact. And the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
His throw left side is complete. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Ready.
Now Young, out to his right. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers.
Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And after that last score, they want it back right away. A rare first half onside kick.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
They'll run with Gibbs. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. First reception of the game for St. Brown, and he gives his team a first down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their 2nd. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. Oh, now ahead, and he lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Here we go.
On first down is Young. On the move left, going for it all. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 38 yards.
Let's go next.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Now he'll run. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Flush to his right. That is caught. What a throw. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Carolina. What a big play, a little unscripted there. Greg, that is what tight ends do so well. Hey, you lived it. What are you thinking when the quarterback's on the move out of the pocket?
Scramble drill is the most difficult play to defend down here in the red zone, Mike. It stresses the coverage so much. When you snap your head around of your designed route and you see your quarterback has gotten moved off his spot, now it's just scramble rules. Stay in phase, work friendly in the same direction as the quarterback, and if you're open, stay open. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Right 20.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. That is not going to do it. Trying to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And the score remains level. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 4. To throw is Goff. To the outside, that's St. Brown. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Second and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And some good blocking. Springing a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game, and the ability to make those two things look alike.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Here we straight.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
On play action, Goff is caught left side by St. Brown. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's
Second and inches.
44-yard line.
They'll run the toss with Gibbs. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west.
He gets free. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Bates for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready up.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. Black, ready?
Now Dowdle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, Young. Flushed to his left. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Escaping to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's going to run it. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Exiting the pocket right. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down. First and 10 now from the 36. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No game on the play.
On second down. It's Gibbs. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. Put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Here's the Lions punt team now, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Throwing is Young. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, one first down. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw, forced out wide. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. That sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down, and they'll try to convert it on third down.
Let's go. 10 block, set.
To throw, Young. Rolling right. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. Here's second and 6.
Now you won. Mavericks, let's go.
Goff. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own.
Here's first and 10.
Ready, set.
Now Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Young. He's going to air this one out. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender. And
this ball's intercepted by J.C. Horn. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense...
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Arthur Millette. The Lions all their first time out. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there. And they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right. But you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
To you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. All your men have been to jail before. Whoa. And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You going from the dog with some bump. They go to click, 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my... And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright? Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make chain. I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you